Ever wondered why some developers breeze through Node.js interviews while others get stuck on the basics of the event loop or streams? Today, we're breaking down the top 30 questions that will make you look like a pro. In this video, we will cover Node.js interview questions and answers guide for backend developers. Master your next Node.js technical interview with this comprehensive guide. In this video, we cover essential Node.js interview topics including the event loop, asynchronous programming, buffer, streams, and performance optimization. These questions are designed to mimic real-world technical assessments. Before we dive in, make sure to grab a notebook. Ready? Let's get started. Which of the following describes Node.js correctly? Option A. A multi-threaded, blocking I/O framework. Option B. A single-threaded, non-blocking I/O runtime environment. Option C. A client-side JavaScript library. Option D. A compiled programming language used for system scripting. The correct answer is B. Node.js is built on Chrome's V8 JavaScript engine and follows a single-threaded event loop architecture. The non-blocking aspect refers to how Node.js handles I/O operations by delegating them to the system kernel or a thread pool, libuv, allowing the main thread to continue execution without waiting for the operation to complete. Between process, next tick, and set immediate, which one executes first in the event loop? Option A. Set immediate. Option B. Process, next tick. Option C. They run simultaneously. Option D. Depends on the CPU speed. The correct answer is B. Despite its name, process, next tick, is not technically part of the event loop. Instead, the next tick queue is processed immediately after the current operation completes. Regardless of the current phase of the event loop, set immediate, on the other hand, is designed to execute in the check phase of the event loop, which occurs after the poll phase. Which core module in Node.js can be used to create a web server? Option A. FS. Option B. Path. Option C. HTTP. Option D. URL. The correct answer is C. The HTTP module is a built-in module that allows Node.js to transfer data over the hypertext transfer protocol, HTTP. It provides methods like HTTP, create server, which initiates a server instance that listens to incoming requests on specific ports. What is the purpose of the libuv library in Node.js? Option A. To provide a UI framework for Node.js. Option B. To handle asynchronous I/O and the thread pool. Option C. To compile JavaScript into machine code. Option D. To manage NPM packages. The correct answer is B. libuv is a multi-platform C library that provides support for asynchronous I/O based on event loops. It handles the thread pool, signal handling, and child processes. While V8 executes JavaScript, libuv handles the heavy lifting of system-level tasks that allow Node.js to be non-blocking. Which type of stream is used to both read and write data simultaneously? Option A. Readable stream. Option B. Writable stream. Option C. Duplex stream. Option D. Transform stream. The correct answer is C. A duplex stream represents an object that is both readable and writable. Like a TCP socket. A transform stream is a subset of duplex where the output is computed based on the input. Like zlib compression. But duplex is the general category for bidirectional communication. What is a buffer in Node.js? Option A. A way to store data in the browser cache. Option B. An object to handle binary data directly in memory. Option C. A method to speed up database queries. Option D. A global variable that stores strings only. The correct answer is B. The buffer class in Node.js is designed to handle raw binary data. Since JavaScript originally had no mechanism for reading or manipulating streams of binary data, the buffer class was introduced to provide a way to interact with octet streams in TCP streams and file system operations. Which keyword is used to include modules in Node.js? Option A. Import. Option B. Include. Option C. Require. Option D. Attach. The correct answer is C. In CommonJS, the default module system in Node.js, require is the built-in function used to include modules that exist in separate files. While ES modules use import, Node.js has historically relied on require for its core and local module management. How should you handle errors in an asynchronous function using callbacks? Option A. Using a try-catch block around the function call. Option B. The first argument of the callback should be the error object. Option C. The last argument of the callback should be the error object. Option D. Asynchronous functions do not need error handling. The correct answer is B. The standard convention in Node.js is error-first callbacks. This means the first argument of the callback function is reserved for an error object. If the operation is successful, the first argument is null or undefined, and the subsequent arguments contain the data. What command is used to initialize a new Node.js project? Option A. npm start. Option B. npm install. Option C. npm init. Option D. node create project. The correct answer is C. npm init is used to create a package, JSON file for your project. It prompts the user for various details like project name, version, and entry point, setting up the foundation for managing dependencies. What is a major security risk when using the eval function in Node.js? Option A. Memory leaks. Option B. Code injection. Option C. Slow execution speed. Option D. Incompatibility with older versions. The correct answer is B. The eval function executes a string as code. If user-supplied data is passed into eval, an attacker can inject malicious code that executes with the full privileges of the Node.js process, potentially compromising the entire server and file system. Which phase of the event loop executes callbacks for expired timers? Option A. Poll. Option B. Check. Option C. Timers. Option D. Close. The correct answer is C. The event loop has several phases. The timers phase is the very first phase. It handles callbacks scheduled by set timeout, and set interval once their specified threshold has passed. Which of the following is not a global object in Node.js? Option A, window. Option B, global. Option C, process. Option D, console. The correct answer is A. Window is a global object in browser environments representing the browser window. In Node.js, the global scope object is named global. Process and console are built-in globals available across all modules in Node.js. Which popular web framework is built on top of Node.js? Option A, Django. Option B, Laravel. Option C, Express.js. Option D, Flask. The correct answer is C. Express.js is a minimal and flexible Node.js web application framework that provides a robust set of features for web and mobile applications. Django is Python-based, Laravel is PHP-based, and Flask is also Python-based. What is backpressure in the context of Node.js streams? Option A, a bug that causes a server crash. Option B, when the writable stream is slower than the readable stream. Option C, high CPU usage during data encryption. Option D, a method to speed up data transfer. The correct answer is B. Backpressure occurs when the data being read from a source, readable, arrives faster than the destination, writable, can process it, if not handled, e.g., using pipe. It can lead to high memory consumption as data buffers up in RAM. What does the util promisify method do? Option A, converts a promise back to a callback. Option B, converts a callback-based function to return a promise. Option C, checks if a function is asynchronous. Option D, optimizes promise performance. The correct answer is B. Util promisify is a built-in utility that takes a function following the standard Node.js error first callback style and returns a version that returns a promise. This allows developers to use async await with older callback-based libraries. Which module provides the event emitter class? Option A, events. Option B, FS. Option C, HTTP. Option D, stream. The correct answer is A. The events module in Node.js contains the event emitter class. It is the core of Node's event-driven architecture. Many built-in modules like HTTP and Fs inherit from event emitter to signal when tasks are complete or status changes. What is the primary use of the cluster module in Node.js? Option A, to encrypt data in clusters. Option B, to run multiple instances of Node.js to utilize multi-core CPUs. Option C, to group multiple databases together. Option D, to manage multiple NPM versions. The correct answer is B. Node.js runs on a single thread. To take advantage of multi-core systems, the cluster module allows you to easily create child processes, workers, that all share server ports. This significantly increases the application's ability to handle high traffic. What is the difference between FS, read file in FS, read file sync. Option A. Read file sync is faster than read file. Option B. Read file is asynchronous, while read file sync is synchronous. Option C. Read file sync handles binary data. Read file does not. Option D. There is no difference. The correct answer is B. Methods ending in sync are synchronous and block the event loop until the operation finishes. Read file is asynchronous and uses a callback or promise, allowing the event loop to handle other requests while the file is being read from the disk. How do you access command line arguments passed to a Node.js script? Option A. Args. Option B. Process. ARGV. Option C. Window. Location. Search. Option D. OS. Args. The correct answer is B. The process. ARGV property returns an array containing the command line arguments passed when the Node.js process was launched. The first element is the path to the Node executable, and the second is the path to the JavaScript file being executed. What is the purpose of the V8 engine in Node.js? Option A. To manage the file system. Option B. To compile and execute JavaScript code. Option C. To handle network requests. Option D. To provide a database interface. The correct answer is B. V8 is Google's open-source high-performance JavaScript and WebAssembly engine. Written in C++, it compiles JavaScript directly to native machine code before executing it, which is why Node.js is so fast compared to interpreted languages. In Node.js, how are module scopes handled? Option A. Everything is global by default. Option B. Each file is treated as a separate module with its own local scope. Option C. Variables must be declared with global to be used. Option D. Modules share the same memory space automatically. The correct answer is B. Node.js uses the common JS module system where each file is its own module. Variables, functions, and classes defined in a file are private to that file unless explicitly exported using module exports or exports. What happens when the event loop is blocked? Option A. Node.js automatically switches to a new thread. Option B. Asynchronous tasks are prioritized. Option C. The application stops responding to new requests or events. Option D. The operating system kills the process immediately. The correct answer is C. Since Node.js is single-threaded, if a CPU-intensive task, like a huge loop or synchronous file I/O, runs on the main thread, the event loop cannot move to the next phase. This results in the server being unable to process any other incoming requests until the blocking task finishes. What is the Node_modules folder used for? Option A. To store built-in Node.js core modules. Option B. To store third-party packages installed via npm. Option C. To store the application's source code. Option D. To store environment variables. The correct answer is B. When you run npm install less than package greater than, the source code for that dependency is downloaded and stored in the Node_modules folder. Node.js looks into this folder when you use require for a module that isn't a core module or a local file. What is the worker threads module used for? Option A. To handle HTTP requests. Option B. To perform CPU-intensive JavaScript tasks in parallel. Option C. To manage database connections. Option D. To replace the event loop. The correct answer is B. Unlike the cluster module which spawns whole processes, worker_threads allows the execution of JavaScript in parallel on multiple threads within the same process. This is ideal for CPU-heavy tasks like image processing or data encryption without blocking the main event loop. In Express.js, what does the next function do? Option A. Ends the request response cycle. Option B. Passes control to the next middleware function in the stack. Option C. Restarts the server. Option D. Sends a 200 OK response to the client. The correct answer is B. Middleware functions have access to the request object, response object, and the next function. If a middleware doesn't end the request, like send, it must call next to pass the data to the next function in the pipeline. Otherwise the request will hang. Which of these is a best practice for managing environment variables? Option A. Hardcoding them in the source code. Option B. Using a .env file and excluding it from version control. Option C. Saving them in the public folder. Option D. Passing them as plain text in the URL. The correct answer is B. Sensitive information like API keys and database passwords should never be hard-coded. Using a .env file combined with the .env package allows you to load these into process.env, while keeping them out of Git for security. Which FS method is used to check if a file exists? Option A. FS exists, deprecated. Option B. FS access. Option C. FS find. Option D. FS check. The correct answer is B. While FS exists was used in the past, it is now deprecated. The recommended way to check for a file's existence or permissions is FS access. Single quote. You can also use FS stat to get metadata which confirms existence. What is the process object in Node.js? Option A. A module for managing child processes. Option B. A global object providing info about the current Node.js process. Option C. A method to start a new server. Option D. A library for CSS processing. The correct answer is B. The process object is a global that provides information about and control over the current Node.js process. It includes properties for environment variables, process.env, process ID, process.pd, and hooks for exit events. Why is piping used with streams? Option A. To make code look cleaner. Option B. To automatically manage backpressure between readable and writable streams. Option C. To encrypt data while moving it. Option D. To prevent the server from timing out. The correct answer is B. The pipe method is used to take a readable stream and connect it to a writable stream. The primary advantage is that it automatically handles backpressure, ensuring the readable stream pauses if the writable stream is full, preventing memory overflow. What is NPM? Option A, Node Project Manager. Option B, New PHP Manager. Option C, Node Package Manager. Option D, Node Protocol Module. The correct answer is C. NPM stands for Node Package Manager. It is the world's largest software registry and the default package manager for Node.js, allowing developers to share and reuse code modules easily. That wraps up our 30 essential Node.js interview questions. Mastering these concepts is the key to proving your technical depth in backend development. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more technical interview prep. Don't forget to check the link in the description for the full Node.js interview questions practice test on Udemy. For the full practice test and more in-depth certification prep, check the link in the description below.